My name is Brilliant Chang. Mr. Thomas. It is the purest opium that has ever arrived in Europe.
Came off a ship called the Capital, out of Shanghai.
This is a gift, Mr. Shelby.
Canals are the idea. Ah, Chang. I believe we've friends in common. We should postpone our war.
Your message said you wanted to seal our truce with some business.
I'm involved in a transaction with Jimmy McCavan. I need your signature as a guarantor in the transaction. Should his check fail to be honoured. The war with the Billy Boys is postponed. We've made peace. We're going to do business together. But there's a part of me that is unfamiliar to myself, and I keep finding myself there. And only the genuine can get me away.
His name was Frederick. All we ever did was talk, Arthur. He just listened, and now he has no face. May you Peaky Blinders all rot.
Clear that shit. Clear it.
All right, take it. Outside. Till it's done. Till it's done, brother.
Linda, I would have taken your bullet. I deserve the bullet.
An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth!
Linda! Linda, look at me. Linda, you've got a kid. If you die, you'll come to us to rise. You hear me?
I used a derringer.
What? Still in there? It's above the bone.
Mr. Shelby, your guests.
Get him out, Arthur. Family only. Get him out.
Mr. Shelby, on
Get out! Get out!
Lizzie, go to the kitchen. Get some ID. Now, go. Linda, you have to barter this. Linda, Arthur.
Boy, come here.
All right, no, it's really gonna hurt. Come on, Sue.
All right.
Hold her.
She's gonna be all right, Doc. She's gonna be all right, Doc.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Arthur, come here. Come here. If you're ever, go to the library, get some opium. Go on. She'll be fine. Go, son.
Right.
Actually, you can use mine. Bought a bit to celebrate the wedding proposal.
Oh, you propose, eh?
One knee.
Congratulations, Paul. Linda. Linda. You're gonna have to drink this. 25 seconds, 25 seconds, and the pain will be gone. Even the pain in your head. Right, here you go, drink. Cushion, Paul. Right. Arthur, she's gonna be fine. I gave her something. Let's get her to sleep. She's gonna be fine.
You should have let her do it, Paul. You should have let her do it. You should have let her do it.
Look at me, brother. Look at me. You got things to do. You've got a kid.
Yeah.
We need you. All right? You understand?
Yeah.
Aberama wants you as best man.
Hear that?
I saved his life. He hugs him.
Oh. Oh, do it. No, take. Right, fine.
Let him be. Let him be.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to extend our gratitude to the musicians and the dance company for your wonderful performance. This has been a wonderful evening. And not only for the music and the dancing, it has also been about us, the people gathered here. English people in the very heart of England. There are no people I would rather be among, no place I would rather be, and no time I would rather be alive. Because ever since the terrible events of October, when the money markets betrayed us all, I have known that change is coming. The human species has never faced such immense possibilities, such choices. In the lives of great nations, there are moments of destiny which have swept aside small men of convention and discovered men of the moment. And our host is such a man. For him, the little calculations of little men mean nothing. He is a man well suited to the mighty mood that England is now in. The only reason I say this now, at this moment, on this stage, is because I have some news. Good news, I think. I'm sure our host will forgive me if I use this platform, this gathering of friends and like minds, to give you, his trusted allies, an early announcement of a long overdue event. I want to tell you, good folk first, that with the dawn of a new decade, I will be setting a new course, setting up a new political movement here, in the very heart of England. And Mr. Shelby will be with me, shoulder to shoulder. It will offer a new conception of politics in which the great character of the British, our true character, will be reborn. Many of you lost fortunes in the recent stock market crash. The men of money, the capitalists in New York, the Jews, the money power, they run an international system in which the infinite mobility of money, its capacity to create financial chaos and panic, can bring down any government that dares for one moment to oppose it. For generations, the efforts of hard-working men like you have equipped our competitors against us. The cotton mills of India, the cotton mills of Asia, created with British money, but used for the destruction of Lancashire and Yorkshire. The usurers of New York, the sweated labor of the Orient, combining to destroy the iron and steel factories of Warwickshire and Staffordshire. These are policies that could not be pursued by British statesmen unless they were mad or the servants of Jewish finance. They are the ones who took your money. But it is I and those who know this truth who will light a flame the atheists cannot extinguish. The Great War have been betrayed again and again by politicians. But hear this. Those of you who fought the Jew war for nothing, you brave men, you will join hands with the angry youth of Birmingham and Manchester and London and Liverpool and declare that England night and marches on! I say all this to you now because I believe it is in places like this, with people like you, that we will have to pass on our message directly. Our message can be summarized with these words: Britain first. And because this is our message, I doubt it'll be reported fairly in the press. I'm afraid the newspapers of this country are owned by the same vested interests who took your money. They sell to the people false news to raise the interests of the faction and the section above the interests of the nation.
Good man.
So hear my words and pass them on to those with ears to hear. And be reminded that when the new decade begins, there will be the birth of a new political party which will speak for you. This party, this new movement, this revolution will be called the British Union of Fascists.
What the fuck are you doing dealing with a man like that, Tommy?
Yeah, you're gonna have to trust me.
Again.
I'm going to fuck the swan. Somebody go and tell her to come to my room.
How do you know she'll come?
Because they always do. Now, forgive me. I'm going to borrow your husband for a little while.
This way.
Things like tonight, that shooting, a family dispute in public, things like that will have to stop. It's very lower class.
It's all been cleared up, Mr. Mosley.
So did you learn anything from my speech tonight?
Yes. Yes, I learned many things.
Religion was a beast, but it's dead. You have to ride the new thing when it comes. Like a horse, you grab it. I looked into the audience and I saw medals and Savile Row suits and bitterness. They are my people. Your people will be different. Oh, do see the funny side, Shelby.
I do. I do see the funny side.
Do you enjoy strategies?
Yes, I do.
Things will begin to happen now. So, there are some things we need to discuss. I've been looking into your companies. The Shelby portfolio. Your company lawyer is a Jew. Now, he will have to go.
Of course.
Also, our friend, Jimmy McKevin, has asked for control of the racecourses north of Wincanton. I decided it is a trifling thing considering our new enterprise, so I said yes.
In return for what?
No return. None. When our campaign begins, the country will be divided into distinct areas. McCavan and his men will be our soldiers in the north, controlling rallies and breaking up demonstrations. In the Midlands, it'll be you. The south, well, I've yet to decide. Please understand what I'm offering you as we go forward, Mr. Shelby. When we succeed,
Even the king will not be above us. Power. Like plugging into the mains. A lighthouse beam. Your millions of dollars safe in Switzerland, and access to every dirty-minded swan in England. Oh, and also, Shelby, drink less. Put it on. Put the costume back on. The ballerina and I were wondering whether perhaps you might want to join us.
If I told Tommy, you wouldn't see the morning.
Oh, I doubt that very much. You see, he is being seduced, just as you were.
Tommy. Tom.
What? Lizzie. What?
Tommy, I swear to God, you're bad. That man is fucking evil.
Lizzie, I'm only doing this to bring the bastard down.
Yeah, but why? Tommy, why?
I'm supplying the British government with information on his organisation, and in return, they are giving me favourable terms on defence contracts.
No. You're doing it because you think somebody should stop him. And I saw your face when he was speaking. You're doing it because you think it's the right thing to do. This time you just did things that feel nice because you can afford it.
Lizzie, please, please, please stop. Don't scare me by saying you see things in my face. I still want things that feel nice. Linda. Linda. Let's go. Let's go. Let's leave. Let's get in the car. We'll go pick up Billy. We'll drive to the docks. Any dock you want. Get on a boat. Or sail away. You and me. Any destination. But be careful. It's broken everywhere, Laura. We leave tonight.
We leave this place. We never come back, Linda. We never come back. I mean that. We go before it gets light. Say yes.
I've got a better idea.
Yeah.
You stay here. Living inside your head. Inside your life, inside your war. I'm glad I didn't shoot you. It would have been a kindness. I'll get out.
Please.
Leaving with a bunch of fucking gypsies.
This is a check guarantee, signed by Mosley, on behalf of a man called Jimmy McCavan.
Check for what?
Well, I said it was for the sale of a gin distillery, but it doesn't matter. It is direct evidence of a link between Mosley and the head of an organized criminal network. A relationship he will try to deny after the bonfire of all conventions. It also contains the names of MPs who have signed up to the movement, and those MPs who are sympathetic but will not show their hand until the organization is announced officially on the 2nd of January in Grosvenor House. You might want to write some of this down.
I'm experiencing resistance from my superior officers, too.
This isn't intelligence, Younger. This is evidence. Give it to the branch.
Special branch. Half of whom spend their lives defending the Union against Fenians, and the other half who spend their lives defending men like Mosley against socialists. I heard about his speech at your house the other night. It was favorably reported as the passionate and spontaneous outpouring of a man moved by the emotions of a ballet.
Reported where?
Daily Mail, Morning Post, Daily Mirror. It's upper, middle, and working class, all united in admiration. Also, I'm being asked the source of my information on Mosley.
Which you don't divulge.
No. As a result, my 6-monthly review was unfavorable. They're talking about moving me to a black and colored desk in Johannesburg. I also suspect there are specific threats to me personally.
from an organization called Section D. I believe you've had a dispute with them in the past.
Sit down, Younger.
Hey.
We are now Section D. And I fucking beat them. You're a soldier. I'm a soldier. There are elements within the state who are prepared to kill. We need to meet them unafraid.
Spoken like a true believer. My superiors also ask why the information on Jesse Eden and the communists has apparently dried up. Why has it dried up, Mr. Shelby? Your sister has an interesting theory. She thinks perhaps at last Tommy Shelby has actually started to believe in something.
Younger, please don't listen to my sister's opinions of me. They are always hopeful. Therefore, they are always wrong.
You hear me? Look at me. You're gonna be all right. I'll be back. You'll be okay. Come here. It's okay. Fuck. Call an ambulance! Call Ross! Find out when I can reach it. Now, come on, love. Here we go. Come on, take her. Come on. Bring it. Good boy. Come on. In your car. Inside. Stay inside.
Tommy,
Let's sit down, Ada.
what's happened?
Sit down, eh? Ben Younger is dead. Someone put a bomb in his car. I don't know how you felt about him, or how bad this is gonna hurt. But whatever happens, just remember you have a baby inside of you.
God. Anyone you touch, which means anyone I touch, which means anyone any of us touch. He never knew I was pregnant. I hadn't told him. God, I didn't love him. But I liked him. He was decent and good. I wasn't going to marry him. The baby was a mistake, but that's okay. Because I didn't ask anything of him. God, he didn't deserve us.
Well, I've spoken to his family. They're going to take care of the funeral. It will go down as an IRA assassination of a British military officer.
And what was it really?
It was a consequence of good intentions. My good intentions. I pushed them to report on the fascists. I thought it was the right thing to do. And as a result, Section D, or the branch, or intelligence had him killed. There was a kid, died in the explosion. He was 10 years old. It's funny, isn't it, how it works?
No, Tommy, don't give yourself this excuse.
He was 10 years old. If I'd have stuck to what I do, he'd still be kicking a ball in the street. It's funny, isn't it?
Push the button. Unlock the door and come home to me.
Chinese lanterns, brass on deck. God fucking help us.
Chang will be waiting at the dock with the cargo. We weigh it, we load it, we fuck off.
fuck is Chang? His eye take points. Look lively.
Right, there's your lanterns. Where the fuck are the Chinese?
All right.
Arthur, it's Chang.
Get over!
I knew we shouldn't trust these fuckers and their fucking lanterns.
It's police, old boy. Chang, where's the stuff? Where is it?
They didn't look like police. Smelt of gin. They said they were taking opium on behalf of the king. Then they saw your boat coming.
So, were they Italian? Were they Italian?
Irish. Irish, I think.
Oh, fuck. Fuck! Cut my gun. Give me the gun.
Get it up.
Listen to me. We're Titanic boys out there, right? They're out of Poplar. In the war, they were very capable soldiers. So was I. I was a fucking capable soldier, too.
Arthur, they're gone.
To any of you still alive, you do not fuck with the Peaky fucking Blinders. Yeah. There we go. King.
Purest ever in Europe.
Arthur, there's a dead man in a copper's uniform. Should I throw him in the cut?
No. No, float, would he, eh? Even Irishmen fucking floats. No, go and find her. Go and find her kills.
But there are men working them.
Why do you carry a gun? As I, eh? Razor blades in your cap. 'Cause you're a peaky fucking blinder, that's why. You take that body and you burn it to the bone. And if anybody speaks to you on that, you offer them the chance to burn in that furnace with him. Right?
Yes, Arthur.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we know the people who tried to trick us? The uncles will be mad.
Fuck your uncles. And your aunts, your cousins, all of them, right? Curly, load this up onto the boats. Let's get back to Birmingham, eh? Yeah, back to fucking civilization. Find out who's been talking. Yeah. Now look, the Titanic heard about this, right? That means every gang from Poplar to Birmingham will be here. I'll let them come, mate. Let them come, Abraham. Yeah. I'll let them fucking come.
In silence, don't walk away. In silence, see the danger, always danger. Endless talking, life rebuilding. Don't walk away. walking on air. Don't walk away in silence. Don't walk away.
Hats and coats off. Stand up against the wall. For your own safety, I need to search you for items that could potentially be used as weapons against you. Oh, that's nice.
He was my friend.
Yeah, well, he's nobody's friend anymore. He's a fucking animal. Laces, out of your shoes. Table. Barney! Visitor! This one's real.
You can wait here.
No, I can't. It's your funeral. I'll have to lock you in.
Yep. Hello, Barney. Alter says to say hello.
Sergeant Major? You're alive?
Arthur's alive. John's dead. Danny's dead. Freddie's dead. Jeremiah preaches the gospel barefoot. Yeah. I'm alive.
Them was a gone of the lucky ones. Thanks for the letters you sent, Sergeant Major.
Yeah, Arthur mostly writes them. I just sign them. How the fuck do you write back? With your fucking teeth?
No, they stick the pen up my arse. Someone in here said your name. They said out there you are a politician now.
Sometimes, yeah.
Didn't know if it was real, Conrad. See rats coming out of bodies like at the Blackwood. The shit they give me in here.
Hey, Barney, look at me. Barney, this here is opium and cyanide. But he had a heart attack. He won't even check the cause. He won't feel a fucking thing. See? You're in there forever, brother. Don't have to use your fucking hands. You're still in the tunnels. I can give this to you now. You want it?
No.
Why not? I know. I know. You still remember that French waitress?
You're still going on about that, Tom?
Yeah. Did you fuck her before me? Because whoever did get me the fucking clap, but I'm guessing it was you.
Yes, I fucked her before you did.
She was beautiful.
She was.
And I reckon I was second best after Barney.
Why did you bring the capsule, Tom?
You're in here, Barney. You have no hands. There is no daylight. And you don't want to die.
No, I don't. Because one day things might change.
Yeah. Things might change. Maybe they already have. Come here, Barney. Come here. What if I could break you out of here?
Why would you break me out?
See, the trouble with the people in here is the fucking meds they keep you on. 10 years since we're back. Barney, 10 fucking years. Maybe the storm has passed.
Passed for you then, has it, Tom? What would the world do with me if I was out?
I have a job for you.
Fuck.
Barney. Barney, you were the best fucking sniper in our company. Never missed. I can use that, man. Get you the latest PSA fucking telescopic sights.
Who am I shooting?
Fuck do you care, Barney? Get that fucking thing off. Get you free.
Grand in here.
What do you say, Barney? I'll come for you. After midnight Wednesday.
Oh, don't keep track of those, Tom.
Don't have to. You know, it'll be Wednesday, because there'll be a big fucking bank.
All right. Big fucking bang. Big fucking bang. Fucking bang.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. No more war pigs have the power, and as God has struck the hour, time will tell on their power minds. Making war just for fun.
Fucking Wednesday!
Treating people just like boys. Wait till the judgment day comes. Yeah.
pulled from the Black Boy, you know. We'll be here any minute.
I hear you agreed to give up the north.
I hear there needs to be some certainty in the south. Some of my people were attacked by members of the Titanic. They've heard about the cargo.
Mr. Mosley is open to suggestion regarding who he can rely on to offer him support in London.
Well, I would suggest the most competent organizer of men in the south is Alfie Solomons.
He's dead. And he's Jewish. And I'd say, as far as our boss is concerned, him being dead would be less of an obstacle than him being Jewish. I think I'll give London to the Italians. He likes Italians. That'll mean more concessions on your part, but you're gonna have to accept it, Tinkerboy. I like Wincanton. It's a grand old race course. That brother of yours, one who left me a hand grenade. He'd be the first of you tinkers I go for if our truce should end and the whistle blew.
Good. He's in the mood for a quarrel.
But the brush with the Titanic, Tom.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. For nights. It's got noisy, though. And I think they all said I was mad to take me dad with me, eh?
Your dad? Who's your dad?
This is my fucking dad. Right here. This is my fucking dad.
Where's Abrahama?
He got off at Solihull. Said if he sees Billy Boy here, he'll cut his fucking throat.
Tell the tinker he's welcome to come and try it anytime.
Is it all aboard?
Yeah. It's all there. We waited at the wharf. We used company scales. I wouldn't trust them. They're probably crooked. But, I reckon 7 tons.
Johnny? Put 10 sacks of flour onto Mr. McCavan's boat.
Tom, I don't think it's really flour.
I know, Carly. Just do as I say.
Yeah, you know.
Charlie.
Hey, Arthur. Someday, yes? You and me.
Ah, Tommy, aye. Fascists. Look at them. I fucking hate them. Always have done. But you, Billy Boy. Oh, you're special, aren't you? I fucking like him, Tommy. I like you. I do. You're a man after my own heart.
Someday, Mr. Shelby.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah. Yeah. You just tell me when, Tom. You just tell me when. So you spoke to Barney Thomason, eh? Yeah. Barney Thomason. He's gonna kill Oswald Mosley. Shoot him in the fucking head.
Yep. While he's on stage, while I'm stood next to him. And then I will take over as leader of the party. And you and Aberama can take care of that bastard McCavan. I had more complicated strategies in mind for Mr. Mosley. Then he spoke badly to my wife. It's going to be a busy few weeks, brother.
Yeah.
Storm comes a tall, handsome man in a dusty black coat with a red right hand. shadow is cast wherever he stands. Stacks of green paper in his red right hand.